Now recording. All right, so if you are creating an email and you want to use the thank you page in the email from clicking on a link, generally speaking, those thank you pages aren't great looking. So I'm going to teach you how to make a good looking thank you page from an email click. So we're in the campaign builder, we're in a sequence, we're going to go into the email. And let's say that these are the words that we want to link. So if they click on those words there, we are going to take them to a thank you page. So we select thank you page. And if we edit the thank you page, click edit thank you page, voila, we get this wondrous, beautiful, thing here. So if you want something that looks a little better, maybe has a logo in it or, anything, this is how you would do that. So first we'll just go ahead and get out of here, and we'll get out of here, and we will go open up another email. Okay, and we don't necessarily want this one connected to anything, so we'll just kind of delete that. And I kind of like to leave these things hanging around just in case, for whatever reason something happens later. And I just named this thank you page for ... All right, so whatever email that is above there, whatever it is, that's kind of what I would name this. Okay, so then we just go into the email. And we're going to construct our thank you page right here. Okay, so we're going to, in fact, I might have, I'll use a template. I'll use an email template. So I'll come up here to email and go to use a template. And I'll use one of the old newsletters I used to do. That should work just fine. Okay, so I'm just going to pull this in. You selected. All right, it's already got a logo in it. It's already got some stuff in there. So here are some of the things I'm not going to need on the thank you page. I won't need that. I probably won't need this big mugshot. All right, so here I'm just going to delete a bunch of stuff that I'm probably not going to need. All right, so this time I'm just kind of taking away as opposed to adding to. Sometimes that's easier to do. And we'll go over here to layouts, and I am going to get rid of that sidebar because I don't need that. And we'll go ahead and, we'll just leave that in there. We don't need these things here. Don't need that. All right, fantastic. And chances are we're not going to need a footer, so you can just go ahead and get rid of that as well. And maybe we'll throw a spacer in there just to kind of keep things easy. Okay, so I put a spacer down here just to kind of keep it easy. I'm going to get rid of most of this stuff here. And being right isn't. That was an interesting blog. And so here we can just kind of type in whatever we want, right? So I'll just say, thank you for clicking the link. One of our experts will be with you shortly. Okay, so there we go. So that's all we're going to put on there. That's all we're going to put on the thank you page. Okay, so we're just going to keep it really simple. Obviously, you can put in whatever you want, but the idea here is that if you can build a good-looking email, then you can build a good-looking thank you page when it comes to your thank you pages. So from here, all we're going to do is, let's say that this is what we want. It looks good, right? Eventually, we'll get rid of this stuff, but for now, we'll leave it in there. I'll tell you when we're going to get rid of that. And so now what we're going to do is we are going to convert this into the code builder, right? So we're just going to hit use code builder. And it says, warning, if you go to code builder, you can't come back to the drag and drop editor. And we're going to say that's okay. And so here we are in the code builder. And we're going to highlight everything. And then we're just going to copy that. Okay, so we're just going to copy all this code, everything that's in there. Let's go back to sequence, right? And now we'll go back into this email. And, oh, what happened? I thought oh yeah, that's because I didn't. So we're going to link this stuff. So we're going to link it. We're going to link it to a thank you page, right? And it didn't save there because I X'd out of there as opposed to saving and editing. Okay, and that's going to, oh, sorry. So let's go back to that. All right, and so let's edit the thank you page. Okay, and so here we can just kind of come in here and edit if we wanted to, or we can go to source, Control A and delete all that stuff, and then Command C, Command V, sorry. We'll paste all the old code in here that we just had, okay? And now we go to edit. Okay, gives us a little warning, and wow, that looks a lot better all of a sudden. And so now from here, because this isn't an email, I can delete all that stuff down there, right? And I just kind of put that extra spacer in there just to kind of make it easy to find and delete. And I can edit this at will. There you go. So I can edit this at will. I can do whatever I need to do in here. I can change all this stuff, okay? Now, we can't necessarily put merge fields in here or anything like that. So it won't say, thank you, Bob, for la, 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 la. But we can put links in here. We can do whatever else we want to do in here. You know, a lot of times people like to, you know, say, do you want this or do you want that? And, you know, they'll say they want this, right? And they actually just kind of click the link because they assume it's going to go to a form or something like that, where in actuality, it doesn't go to a form. It actually stops an action, right? Because you use the link click goal in the campaign. And so a lot of times what people will do is in here, they will stick a link to a form. And so they can click that link, or I'm sorry, not a form. Yeah, so in the thank you page, right? In the thank you page, you'll put a link to a form. So that way, if they click the link, right, and they'll type something here like, you know, if you didn't mean to click this, or if it was by accident, you know, if you didn't mean to click that link, you can click here. It's better if you can type as well. You can click here to reverse that, right? And so we just say, you know, click here to reverse that, and we come up here and put that in there. And you just have like another web form that you would stick in there. Okay, so you can stick the web form in there, insert an update, and you are good to go. All right, so that way they can, you know, fill out the web form and, you know, go back into the sequence that you want them to be in, or, you know, go to wherever you want them to go. So that's another thing that people do sometimes that you can kind of put on a thank you page. But for whatever reason, if you need to use a thank you page, this is a great place and a great way to do it. All right, that's it for today. Hopefully that helps. You just hit save and close, insert an update. Now anybody who clicks this link will now get that beautiful thank you page. All right, we'll talk to you guys soon. Take care.